That heavy, bloated feeling after a meal, it's frustrating, right? You start to think your gut is broken or that you're sensitive to everything. But what if your gut isn't bad at all? What if it's just overloaded? Imagine your digestive system is a busy highway. It's designed to handle traffic perfectly. But when too many cars try to merge at once, you get a traffic jam. That feeling of being stuck and uncomfortable, that's a gut traffic jam. Before we go on, a quick heads up. This is for general educational purposes only and is not medical advice. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any condition. Always consult a healthcare professional for your specific health needs. So, let's look at the 5 silent triggers causing these traffic jams. First is the speed trap. This is about how fast you eat. When you eat too quickly, you swallow air along with your food. This is called aerophagia, and it can cause immediate bloating. You also skip a crucial step, chewing. Your teeth do the first part of digestion, breaking food down mechanically. When you rush, you send large, unprocessed chunks down the highway, creating an instant bottleneck. Second is the hidden math. This involves certain healthy foods like beans, onions, and garlic. They contain specific carbohydrates that can ferment rapidly in your gut. Think of it like this. You're sending a ton of fuel to the bacteria in your gut all at once. For some people, this creates a lot of gas fast. These foods aren't bad, but they can overload the system if the timing or quantity is off for you. Third, the stress signal. Your gut and brain are in constant communication through the gut-brain axis. When you're stressed, your body enters fight or flight mode. It diverts blood and energy away from digestion and towards your muscles, getting you ready to run from a tiger. The problem is, your body can't tell the difference between a tiger and a stressful work email. This response can slow down your gut's motility, making everything feel heavy and sluggish. Taking just 3 deep breaths before a meal can help switch your body back to rest and digest mode. Fourth is the fiber flood. We all know fiber is good for us, but increasing it too quickly without enough water is like trying to send a giant dry sponge down a water slide. It gets stuck. Fiber needs water to form a gel and move smoothly. A sudden flood of fiber, especially without enough hydration, can overwhelm a system that isn't used to it, leading to that backed up feeling. The key is to increase it low and slow with plenty of water. And the 5th trigger, the late night shift. Your gut has a brilliant built-in housekeeping crew called the migrating motor complex. This system only turns on when you're not eating. It sweeps through your intestines, clearing out undigested debris and bacteria. But here's the catch. Every time you eat, even a small snack, the cleaning cycle stops. Eating too close to bed means the night shift never clocks in. Giving your gut a 12-hour break overnight allows this essential cleanup to happen, which can help you feel significantly lighter. So how do you figure out which trigger is yours? Try keeping a simple journal for a week. Don't just track food. Note your stress levels, your sleep, how fast you ate. You're looking for patterns. Maybe you can handle beans perfectly on a calm Saturday, but not on a hectic Tuesday. The trigger isn't the beans, it's the stress. Your gut is a partner, not an enemy. It's constantly giving you feedback. The goal isn't to find a perfect diet, but to clear the traffic jam so your body can do what it does best. Start by listening. What is it trying to tell you today?